welcome back, Mzansi. Let me tell you, you are about to be inspired. We're talking about a name, and I want you to pay attention to this. Sanani Mate, affectionately known as Joyous. Now, he's a runner whose journey reflects resilience and hope. Now, overcoming addiction and homelessness, he completed his first 100-mile ultra trail Cape Town race, an absolutely grueling event, which is something this man completed and inspired others with his determination and unwavering spirit. Now, joining Joyous in the studio, we have Sean Peffer, the captain of the Plumstead Run Crew. Now, Joyous, man, listen up. This is absolutely insane what you've done. For people that aren't aware of this grueling 100-mile ultra trail Cape Town race, it's extraordinary. It takes a couple days to complete. You run throughout the evening. What inspired you to take up a challenge like this and get involved in running in the first place, man?
It's like I started running last year, May, when I checked into rehab.
Okay.
So I just started, let me keep myself busy. That's when, but I never expected that I'll go this far.
And coming out of something like an addiction, it's difficult to shake, right? It's difficult to also be consistent once you've overcome an obstacle like that. What motivates you? And what gets you over these big obstacles? What keeps you running and keeps you fueled?
It's like you have to have support. I've got a support group that I usually attend every Saturday. Like people who have been through my journey. We go there, we motivate each other, we share our stories, like how to navigate through the life. You see. Then I started running. I joined the PRC running crew. So now it's like a lifestyle running. So every Saturday I look forward to another activity, like it's part of my life now.
Would you say that it's almost like a bit of therapy for you, running?
It's like that, because like 2 days without running, 3 days, there's something that I haven't done. Like,
yeah. So it helps you just clear the mind, process your thoughts.
Exactly like that.
Listen, Sean, what we're talking about here, it's no easy feat, right? Obviously, a 100-miler, it takes a couple days, and I think Joyous was mentioning it, up to 42 hours to complete his event. Before we get to that moment, though, when you first came to your running crew, what did you see in him, and did you think that he had the caliber and the potential to not only overcome an addiction like you did, but then also go and achieve something that's incredible?
We met at a training gym, and he'd mentioned that, I asked him if he's into running, and most people that run solo would be doing like a 5-10 Ks, and he said he was doing 30-40 on his own, and that alone takes a lot of motivation to
It's like a marathon, basically, almost.
And he was doing marathons and training runs. I said, come and join the run crew. We've got it. We run in big numbers for safety, and I think that's where he just gelled. Like immediately, the next day was there, and he didn't stop coming. And we could see his motivation. He's got a definite talent for running, clearly.
Yeah.
But he's motivated, and he just quietly gets on with it.
And were you part of that support crew that had to go through late at night, giving the snacks and the drinks? Yeah.
There was I was coordinating where we're going to be at the different aid stations. There's 16 aid stations. We tried to have people there for 8. In the box, we sort of had spare clothes, socks, nutrition, bars, gels. So you change your socks every few Ks. And at one point, I was waiting for him at Constantia. We were expecting him at 2 a.m. Things were running over 3, 4 o'clock, 5 a.m. I started getting worried. It's like 3 hours late, these guys injured, they're running together. I can see they're still stuck together. And when I caught up with him, the first thing he says, and keep in mind, this is his first trail run, his first ultra, and he's running with experienced guys. And I asked him, Joyous, are you okay? Were you guys injured? He says, no, I'm okay, but I'm waiting for these guys because they helped me through the night, so I'm going to wait and support them.
Oh, what a legend.
At that point, they were almost 100 Ks in. They're getting close to the end, and he still had that selflessness to say, look, these guys have partnered up with me. I'm going to stick it out and hold out for them.
Yeah, man, Joyce, this is absolutely incredible stuff. How's the body feel after an event like this?
Yeah, it's like for the first week, I couldn't eat, like solid stuff. Like
really?
I had no appetite. So it was only like water, things like that, chocolates, like fruits.
Wow. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to get to is the crux of this entire matter, because I think there's so many people that are coming from situations like you. So many people that are either affected by an addiction, caught up in a rut, stuck in a zone where they just can't break through. How do you, and maybe this is something you can share with Mzansi, because I think they're going to relate to you right now. How do you get out of that hole? How do you find something that can draw you out of the darkness, bring you into the light, and then get you to use the blessings that you actually have? How can people replicate what you've done? What helped you in that moment?
I think it's like when you're in addiction, it's like the first step that if you want to win it, it's like you have to admit that, you know what, I've got a problem and I need help. So once you admit, don't do it for someone, do it for yourself. Once you admit that, no, I really need help, like I did admit on my own that, you see, I'm going down straight, I'm going down the drain, let me seek help. Then from there, the moment you seek help, you get the help that you want, maybe you go to like rehab. That's how I started my journey to recover, you see. Started, be punctual to rehab, everything, like what you share, just do what your therapist, like what you share with your therapist. That's when I started running. Okay, let me look for something like to keep me going, so that I can't go back to my old ways. You have to look for something to take that time that you used when you were using, channel that time into something positive. That's when I started running.
Joyous, I'm absolutely so proud of you, man. Thank you for inspiring. Thank you for helping us understand that anything is absolutely possible, no matter how hard it is. Like you said, find a help, find a community, and find a passion that you can enjoy and sustain. And I feel like you are going to be an incredible athlete that we get behind. So I'm wishing you nothing but the best for your future. And don't stop running, man. You got a gift.
I won't stop. As long as my legs are really pushing me, then I'll continue running.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this name. Joyous is the one and only that is going to be tearing up the scene when it comes to trail running. And hopefully we get behind all his inspiration soon. Congratulations, man. I'm absolutely proud of you, brother.
Thank you very much.
I see that. Cheers.